Yo, what is up, guys? So I got a pretty hyped duel between Ojama ABCs, and it's gonna be facing off against Ritual Beast, or the Spiritual Ritual Beast, whatever you prefer, because I know its name got changed like 20 different times. But anyways, we're here to check it out and talk a little bit about both decks over here. Now, ABCs, we've seen it, but with Ojamas, you can sometimes have some bad draws, especially if you're playing so many of the vanillas. But it's a great duel, and also with the ban list coming around just the corner, Ritual Beast might have a potential here if you know, they swap up Kanahawk. Plus, we've got the newer card, the Ritual Beast Ulti Kamoon Falcos over here. Really good card for them, and I haven't seen anyone even talk about Ritual Beast. And again, if something on the ban list changes, this could be a deck that you might be interested in checking out, especially since the deck doesn't really need to utilize link summons that much. Like, yeah, obviously they did get a new ritual monster, but the thing that makes them so good is actually Ambush and Steeds. Those two cards are very, very powerful in the deck. But like I said, player over here, well, it's like kind of like the default username, but Yuichiro over here is playing his Ritual Beast deck, and I kind of want to talk about them just because they haven't been really seeing any play, and they at the core, when you have main deck Macrocosmos and Deep Fissure, those cards can completely shut down a lot of different decks. Well, most decks need the graveyard, but anyways, I see the Ojama modification activated over here, and this guy, he's going off for some extra cards here. We got the ABC Buster, then we got the XYZ Dragon Cannon, but Ritual Steeds is going to go ahead and destroy all those cards, because Steeds has the effect where if you control a Ritual Beast monster, you destroy monsters on the field up to the number of Ritual Beast monsters you currently control. And the Link monster does count as an additional monster, but he busts out the ATZ Dragon Buster, and then also he's going to go ahead and bring back some extra cards. He's going to be bringing back the Dragon Buster, classic fusion over there that everyone goes for. But then Soul Absorption gets wrecked over here. But the guy's at 19,000 life points, so that's still going to be pretty big. Soul Charge going to be activated over, going to get back his entire field. But the Ojama party is here, indeed. And he's going to go ahead and bring back a bunch of monsters. But then Ojamagic going to go ahead and add him 3 extra cards here, so he will indeed have some fuel with his ABC Dragon Busters to get rid of some of his opponent's stuff. But Kanahawk is made, and then we see Dragon Buster activating its effect, and it's going to go ahead and bring back the other cards. Going to go ahead and reset some stuff over here with the Kanahawk. Then Apelio is going to be summoned and banish a card, boost itself up by 500. And then also we're going to go ahead and try to get rid of the card, but it's going to go ahead and bounce itself back and get out the Dolphin, the Pink Dolphin, and Lara. And then we see a Clifford Genius going to be summoned, but Steeds is there to kind of stop some stuff. But with the Ojama party, you're able to protect the other cards by utilizing one of the Ojamas in the grave. Then we're going to go ahead and attack over the Apelio here, but Lara here, with that big 2,000 defense points, going to go ahead and special summon win and go for another Kanahawk over here. Re-add back some extra cards. This card is so dang good, being able to reset just the board and get some free extra advantage here. And he's going to search out another copy of Seeds. Kanahawk going to be summoned once again. And this card, guys, is really what makes Ritual Beast so good. Kanahawk, the fact that you can, once per turn, target 2 if you're banished, return them, and then you get to add any Ritual Beast card, which can actually be the card Steeds. And, you know, Ambush is really good, too. It just lets you target one of your Ritual Beast Tamer and one of your Spiritual Beasts that's banished, and you get to get 2 cards. But we chain it with the Steeds, and in combo with that, we're going to go ahead and pop everything on the opponent's board minus these 2 cards. But going back to the Ritual Beast player's turn, he's going to go ahead and summon Lara, get back a Apelio, go ahead and go into a Utopia, and it's going to be able to attack, and he's not going to be able to respond to any of that. But he still has 13,000 life points, so his opponent actually didn't get to deal any damage. He actually ended up healing. He has the Ojama modification and the B Buster Drake. That was a really good duel. Like, both those players played really well, but Yuichiro, you definitely showed off utilizing the Ritual Beast. I mean, the guy that was playing the ABCs, I mean, he had multiple Dragon Busters on the board and still couldn't take the W here. But shout outs to you, Yuichiro, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are asking for the deck profile, so I'm going to go ahead and give it to you guys right over here. And basically, I just kind of wanted to talk about Ritual Beast, because it was a very cheap deck. I mean, heck, right now, picking this deck up, you could probably pick it up, well, with the exception of, like, I'm sure a lot of people already have Reborns, and E-Tally probably isn't the most expensive card. But, I mean, obviously, you should probably have Utopia and Tornado Dragon. Chidori is a great card, even though we didn't really use it. Most of these cards, guys, are under $1 for the most part. But easy budget-friendly deck over here. And I would say it's a relatively easy deck to learn. Like, obviously, there are complex combos in the deck. It's usually with like knowing which order that you want to chain things in. But anyways, let's go ahead and go over the deck profile for any of you guys that maybe want to pick this up right now. It could be a good idea because you'll spend 10 bucks. And if this card specifically, guys, if this card goes to 2, it's a huge deal. This card makes the deck. And if it just goes to 2, they could make this deck become, you know, very viable. I mean, this deck did definitely have some tops in its time. But anyways, let's go ahead and go over the deck profile. This one's pretty straightforward, but we got triple copies of Apelio, we got 3 copies of Tamer Winda, 2 copies of Rempengu, 3 copies of the Kanahawk, 1 copy of Pink Dolphin, 3 copies of Tamer Wind, 3 copies of Tamer Elder, 3 copies of Tamer Lara, 1 Day at Peace. And then we have Soul Charge, Upstart, Foolish, Monster Reborn, Teleport, 2 copies of Ritual Beast Bond, 3 copies of Soul Absorption. I mean, yeah, you do get to heal up quite a bit sometimes, and you know, in the right circumstances, could be useful, but I mean, it was more so that he just basically overpowered his opponent with Steeds, which is the main card that makes the deck so dang good. But I'm not sure how I feel about this. You guys can let me know down below in the comment section below if you guys would make any changes to this. But I kind of want to show off Ritual Beast because, again, no one has sent me footage of this since the Link monster came out. I've seen, like, no one talk about this. And, again, because the ban list is coming around the corner, a lot of people like to playtest certain things that have potential. Like, for example, show Dolls. That's a deck that has potential if, you know, they bring back the Construct. You know, this is another one of those decks where if just one card comes back, you can definitely see a lot more play. But anyways, I'm not sure how I feel about Soul Absorption, but I definitely would play D-Fissure, I'll tell you that. Next up, we got the Ritual Beast Steeds, probably one of the best cards. So if you control a Ritual Beast monster, you destroy monsters on the field up to the number of Ritual Beast monsters you currently control. And yeah, with the addition of Kanahawk being able to search out this card, and then also being able to get like 2 extra monsters because you tag out during either player's turn, pretty good stuff. And then with Ambush, you're able to special more, and this is like the little key combo here. You want to actually... keep in mind though, if you are chaining them, like if you want to chain it, you want to actually activate Seeds first and then go for Ambush, therefore the number of cards would change. But for the most part, I mean, you're going to be able to destroy like sometimes 4 or 5 monsters with this combo here. It's really simple. Then we got Macrocosmos because the deck is all about getting back your banished stuff in the first place. But anyways, for the extra deck, we got 2 copies of Ritual Beast Ulti Gaia Pelio, and then we have 2 copies of Ulti Apelio, then we have 1 Ulti Kanahawk, 2 copies of Ulti Pink Dolphin. Then we got the Utopia lineup, and he actually did run the C39 here. I guess he has some extra room. Then we got Tornado Dragon, Lightning Chidori, Totem Bird, and 2 copies of Ritual Beast Ulti Kim Moon Falcos. Really good stuff. But anyways, let me know guys' thoughts on the Ritual Beasts. Do you guys think that the next ban list will put this card to 2? I really feel like there's a huge potential here. But who knows? We'll have to wait when that ban list comes out, man. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the vid. If you did, go ahead and drop a like on it. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button to see more new Yu-Gi-Oh videos, especially going over like older stuff, because you know the ban list is around the corner. It's good to have all these cards in the back of our minds, or maybe you have them set aside. If Kanahawk goes to 2 or 3, this deck could definitely go up in price. Not by much, but you know it's just a free little investment if you have them laying around. But anyways, if you guys want to send in your replays to be featured, you guys can go ahead and send in the YRP files to AzneyesReplays@gmail.com. I love seeing what you guys send in from the community. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I am signing out.